Hi there guys, and welcome to the SmackDown edition of the top 3 good segments of Tuesday night's flagship show. We're going for, first and foremost, we're going to go with Daniel Bryan because, pardon my French, zero fucks were given today once again by Daniel Bryan. I may be reading too much into this, but Bryan, as we know, for the last year or so, almost a year, has been saying he's going to get back into the ring no matter what. And this segment by Bryan, in my opinion, was sort of building towards the David versus Goliath type thing. It was between Bryan and Brock. I don't know if you thought that when Bryan was going off on his promo, but that's what it sounded like to me. It sort of like there was building for Brock versus Bryan. That would obviously be a great match. I worry because Brock tends to do a hell of a lot of suplexes, and obviously Bryan's neck and stingers, and he's got cushions. It could be a bad match for him, but he could carry the match, so it would be good. So we're going to go with Daniel Bryan for the first good segment of Tuesday Night SmackDown. Moving on to number 2, it's more of a good booking decision than a good segment. We're going to go with Baron Corbin for the simple reason I don't want Sin Cara to win the belt. I mean, what would that have done? To be honest, I am looking forward to Miz versus Corbin in terms of, not in terms of the match, but in terms of the outcome of the match and where it puts them on which brand, well, not which brand, where it puts them in their own respective brands after the match. So I'm gonna go, like I said, Baron Corbin. Wasn't him, it was more the booking decision to keep him with the US title. Moving on to the final good segment of SmackDown, and ironically it involved the majority of the Monday Night Raw crew. As I tweeted before SmackDown, I said that I was fully expecting Raw to invade, because if they didn't, they would look like the weaker brand. This, to me, obviously states that Team SmackDown 5 vs 5 are winning somehow. I don't know how, probably due to backstabbing and whatnot, so expect Team SmackDown's 5-on-5 to run away with that. Other than that, they were the only 3 good things. It wasn't, I actually only had 2 good segments written down, and that was the Bryan and the Raw invasion. I didn't have Corbin, but I figured I had to pick 3, and that's a bad sign. When a show is 2 hours long and you only have 2 good segments, that's not a good thing. By the way, controversially, I have not put Charlotte in here because personally I think it was a bad decision. I would have rather had, if Charlotte was to win, I would have rather had the cash in to obviously give super heel heat on Carmella, or personally I would have kept the belt on Natty because Natty deserves it more than Charlotte does right now. That pretty much covers everything, so like I said before, like, share, subscribe, pop the comment down below. The top 3 segments should be over here. Tune in again very soon. We're going to be doing our predictions for NXT War Games and also WWE Survivor Series. Wrestling this week is going to be good. Thanks for watching, guys.